Hello and thanks for joining us. This is the Signature TV News Update. I am Marvelous Bowman. Now in the headlines, Signature Communications celebrates its end of the year, marks birthday of two members of staff. Supreme Court sets aside conviction of senior lawyer Joseph Nwobike. Nigerian Communication Commission sets new mobile international termination rates for voice services. Now the news in details. It was all glamour and friendship as family, friends and members joined Signature Communication staff in Abuja to celebrate the end of the year and mark the birthday of two members of staff. The staff who were celebrated on Thursday were cinematographer Idris Adekunle and a cameraman and reporter Usman Nasiru. Signature TV correspondent Nasiru Usman brings us the report.
The Chief Executive Officer, Signature TV, Bill Martin Obiora Ilo, while speaking at the event, described the celebration as worthwhile, appreciating all the staff for their wonderful contribution and display of exceptional team spirit and enthusiasm through the year. Ilo would describe 2021 as a year that came with many challenges in the organization, urged members of staff to put in more effort in 2022. He also wished everyone a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year.
So I just want to say thank you to all of us. Last year, we worked so hard. This year, we worked even harder. And without consulting anybody, I can say that 2021 in Signature Communications was better than 2020. We will see the end of this year. Amen. And we'll be part of next year. Amen. And the years that will come. Amen.
The Chief Operating Officer, Nwabueze Njeku, while addressing celebrants, praised the cinematographer Idris Adekunle for his hard work and professionalism, describing him as one who has contributed a lot to the main achievements of the organization. Njeku described Ahmadu Bello University graduate Nasiru Usman, who doubles as a cameraman and reporter, as a young and open-minded person who is ready to learn, and urged him to pay more attention to the profession of journalism.
Idris has a quality he's brought into this organization, and that is a quality of desiring to learn every other day. Idris will never tell you that he knows it all. And when a human being is prepared to say, look, I do not know it all, it means that person is open for more knowledge. That attitude guarantees Idris that as the time progresses, he will get richer in knowledge, better in performance, and contribute more to our organization. And for that, we don't just congratulate him today on his birthday, we also wish him very well. And people like me who want to criticize graduates of our universities today, there are those of them who can still contribute in this profession, given the chance, given the appropriate environment, and given encouragement. Nasir, plus what you've done and your birthday today, you have double congratulations.
The head of Reportoria, Ifunanya Lojaya, congratulated the two celebrants on behalf of the entire staff and said they are key to the growth of the organization. Ilojanya, while wishing the celebrants long life and prosperity, also wished the entire staff journey mercies as they travel for Christmas with their loved ones.
I've always known Idris as somebody who is always open-minded. It's always like, how can we sort it out? How can we fix this? There's never any no with Idris. And it's been an amazing experience working with you. Nasiru knows a little bit of everything that happens in this office. Whether he's so good at it or not. But you know that you can call him and he has an idea. Nasiru is a reporter, a cameraman, an editor. But Nasiru always comes out with a script.
Signature TV is an online media station that produces the Signature Show and Popular Corruption Today program on African Independent Television, AIT, and other partner stations of Nigerian Television Authority, NTA. It is also a content provider for a number of television channels in Nigeria and a grantee of MacArthur Foundation. In Abuja, Nasser Usman for Signature TV.
Nigeria's President Muhammad Buhari on Sunday condemned the renewed terrorist killings in Kaduna State, saying that the gruesome nature of recent incidents in Giwa local government area has made him sad as it was unacceptable. Senior Special Assistant to the President of Media and Publicity, Garba Shehu, disclosed this in a statement on Monday. Buhari, who was reacting to the recent attack in the state, which claimed 38 lives, expressed the nation's condolences to the government of Kaduna State, the people of Zonkwa Chieftain, and the family of His Highness Nuhu Bature, the Agwam Kaju, on his demise. He affirmed that the nation's security forces have turned the heat on the terrorists who are getting frustrated and were soft targeting innocent citizens, looting their assets, burning their homes and killing them indiscriminately. The Supreme Court has set aside the conviction and 30-day sentencing of a senior lawyer, Joseph Nwobike, who was charged with an attempt to pervert the course of justice. In a unanimous decision on Monday, a 5-member panel of the Supreme Court, led by Justice Olukayode Ariwola, faulted the decision of the Lagos High Court and the Court of Appeal, which had upheld the conviction. The Supreme Court noted that Section 97, Paragraph C of Administration of Criminal Justice Law of Lagos State, under which the senior lawyer was charged, did not clearly define what constitutes a perversion of justice. The court added that the EFCC lacks the power to investigate and prosecute the offense of perversion of the course of justice. The Nigerian Communications Commission (NCC) has determined the new international termination rate (ITR) for voice services paid by overseas telecom carriers for terminating international calls on local networks in Nigeria at $0.045. The new rate was contained in the determination of mobile international termination rate issued by the Commission on November 25, 2021. According to the statement, the rate was to be paid in US dollar to enable Nigerian operators to receive an increasing rate in Naira terms to accommodate devaluation, as no licensee shall charge and or receive effective rates per minute below determined ITR floor rate. However, while the ITR only pertains to the cost of bringing traffic into Nigeria, Nigerian operators will continue to pay the regulated mobile termination rate, NTR, the local termination rate among themselves. And now moving over to business. Nigeria's oil rig count has decreased by 38% to 80 in the first 11 months of 2021 from 129 recorded in the corresponding period of 2020. This was according to the latest report from the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC. Oil rig count is a global index for measuring activities in the upstream sector, with the data showing that under the period in review activities appear on the new low ebb in April with just 5 rigs in operation. However, rose to 11 in August and September before dropping consistently to 7 in November 2021. Meanwhile, the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation (NNPC) has revealed that in the first 10 months, 27.99 billion have been spent on frontier exploration services. And now on the foreign scene, the Philippines National Police say the death toll from the strongest typhoon to hit the Philippines this year has surged to 208, making it one of the deadliest storms to hit the country in recent years. According to the police, on Monday, at least 239 people were injured and 52 were missing after Typhoon Ray ravaged the southern and central regions of the archipelago. More than 300,000 people fled their homes as beachfront resorts as Rai slammed into the country on Thursday as a super typhoon. The storm ripped off roofs, uprooted trees, toppled concrete power poles, smashed wooden houses to pieces and flooded villages, sparking comparisons with Super Typhoon Haiyan in 2013. And now on entertainment. Wale Folarin, the American rapper, made a surprise appearance at Whiskey's Live Sport X Festival, which was held in Lagos on Sunday evening. Wale, who recently announced his split from his management team, joined other friends and guests at the venue in Lekki, Lagos. Popular Nigerian OAP and hype man Dotun Ton hosted the show. Wale, who joined Wizkid on stage while he was on his Made in Lagos US tour, didn't hesitate to show his countryman further love, as he surprisingly came down to Lagos to see Wizkid at the Live Sport Festival. Among the artists who were at the show were Olamide, Simi, Bella Shamuda, CK, Rema, Bad Boy Tims, Jawiz, and DJ Spinall. And now in sports, the three-time African champions have suffered another injury blow with just less than 3 weeks before the start of the biennial African Cup of Nations competition. Nigeria's injury list keeps growing ahead of the African Cup of Nations after Paul Onuachu picked up an injury in Genks 1-1 draw against Royal Antwerp. Onuachu scored his 12th league goal of the season in the clash, but he walked off with the aid of Genks medical team in the 71st minute after picking up a hamstring injury. The injury is expected to keep him out for 3 to 4 weeks, which all but rules him out of the AFCON starting on January 9th in Cameroon. The Super Eagles are already without midfielders Ohenara Karo Etebo and Kingsley Michael, while Napoli striker Victor Osimhen is currently a doubt. Now, before we end the news, a recap of our major stories. Signature Communications celebrates its end of the year, marks birthday of 2 members of staff. Supreme Court sets aside conviction of senior lawyer Joseph Nwobike. Nigerian Communication Commission sets new mobile international termination rates for voice services. Safety and security begin with you. Be patriotic. Report any suspicious activity to law enforcement agencies. Please stay safe. That's the Signature TV News Update. On behalf of my producer, Chibueze Obi, I am Marvelous Oboman. Thanks for watching.